Gentlemen, start your engines.
Welcome to the 3.5. I'm Seth Sharp, alongside of my brother, Sutton Sharp.
Today we're going to be reviewing the 1987 Budweiser 400 from Riverside International Raceway in 3.5 minutes.
Tim Richmond was still the talk of the town when the Winston Cup Series arrived at Riverside for the race. Richmond showed up the last Winston Cup driver to win at Riverside, just as he did at Pocono. This just wasn't any track for him, as he already had 3 career wins at the track. He also had 8 top 10 finishes over his past 10 races there. Richmond was surprised with how he felt after his Pocono return, admitting he didn't expect to have near the amount of energy that he did. The pole position went to Texas' Terry Labonte, who set a new track record. The pole served as somewhat of a confidence boost during a newsworthy week for the Junior Johnson team, which saw crew chief Jeff Hammond depart to rejoin his former driver Darrell Waltrip on Rick Hendrick's team. Tim Brewer, who served as the number 11 car's crew chief for the circuit's short track events, was appointed the full-time crew chief.
On Father's Day, Richard Petty was once again relieved by Joe Ruttman during the preliminary pace laps for the event. Ruttman looked to avenge his troubles at Pocono, where he crashed and finished 29th. Once the green flag waved, Ruttman powered through the field, gaining 15 positions on the first lap. Petty eventually joined the broadcast team in the booth. For the second consecutive week, Rusty Wallace experienced early engine issues, sending him to the garage with a last-place finish. He managed to complete only 19 laps over the 2 events. Labonte looked to be the strongest non-Hendrick car, trading the lead back and forth with the Hendrick cars of Jeff Bodine and Richmond over the first 70 laps.
It wasn't a surprise that Richmond took command late in the race, leading the final 10 laps en route to another Winston Cup victory. Dating back to his final race of 1987, he had now won 3 consecutive races and led laps in 19 of the last 21 races.
Ricky Rudd, the only other driver besides the trio to lead a lap, finished second. Neil Bonnet capped off another strong run in the number 75 car and finished third, while Terry Labonte came home fourth and Bill Elliott was fifth.
Joe Ruttman brought Richard Petty's number 43 car home with a 6th place finish, 1 spot ahead of championship points leader Dale Earnhardt.
The road course event also produced many other impressive finishes. 59-year-old Herschel McGriff was 12th, while 65-year-old Jim Fitzgerald finished 17th for Rick Hendrick and Ruben Garcia was 19th.
There wasn't much change in the Winston Cup standings, as Earnhardt left Riverside with a 185-point lead over Elliott, Bonnet, Labonte, and Kyle Petty. Wallace's consecutive last-place finishes dropped him from 5th to 11th in points after those 2 races. Tune in next week as we recap the 1987 Miller American 400 from Michigan International Speedway.
Thanks for watching, and please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.